This is the DIY Garden Minute by Spoken Garden, teaching you tips and tricks for your garden in minutes. Find more quick topics at spokengarden.com and click on the Listen tab. Today, I want to tell you about this past November's update to the USDA Hardiness zone map, and is the map itself still useful? Unless you have been completely ignoring all news lately, then you know that there was a recent update about a month ago to the USDA Hardiness zone map. This update is a huge upgrade to the map since it now has over 13,000 weather stations data to use to make it more accurate. The previous map and zones were based on only 8,000 plus weather stations, which is still quite a few, but having about 3/4 more the amount of data really beefs up the accuracy of the Hardiness zone map. For either map, the weather station data recorded the average annual extreme minimum winter temperature, say that 3 times fast, which the map zones are created from. Now, the map itself is broken into 13 actual zones that are each in 10-degree Fahrenheit intervals on the map with 5-degree Fahrenheit different half zones. So, for example, you could either be gardening in zone 8A or 8B, which are in the same zone of 8, having a temperature range of 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Zone 8 would range in 10 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit, and zone 8B would be in the range of 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. With so much more data, the USDA has reported that about half of all people gardening or growing crops have actually gone up a whole growing zone. Our gardening zone has changed with this recent update, where now we're gardening in zone 9A, where we were gardening in zone 8B. That's a 5-degree Fahrenheit range increase. With all this, the question really comes down to, is the USDA Hardiness zone map still useful, and should you still use it? We would say emphatically, yes, you should still use it. Not only is it more accurate with all the new weather station data, but it still serves its original purpose to help farmers and gardeners determine what crops and plants will grow in their area based on the average annual extreme minimum winter temperatures. The map can still be the foundation of our garden planning and help us choose new plants, and also understand why some plants in recent years haven't done so well in our gardens. If you want to hear us talk a little bit more about this update and other garden news related topics, check out our new weekly Garden News Roundup on our YouTube channel. You can follow the link in this episode's description to our garden news video to say hi and leave us a comment. Definitely tell us if your zone changed or on anything else from our video. Thank you for listening. You can find other quick tip garden topics on our podcast page at spokengarden.com and click on the Listen tab at the top of the page. And make sure to subscribe to this podcast if you haven't already so you don't miss future quick garden episodes. We'll see you in the garden.